Hey, what's going on, guys? Riverdale fans, welcome. This is a pretty cool channel, I think. Or at least the way that it's like kind of divided. I meant my subscribers, but the people who subscribe to my channel, it's totally crazy, man. Like usually you'd see these people who are just subscribed to a channel because of one thing, one content that they cover that they like a lot. But in my channel, guys, I can proudly say we have a lot of people who agree with my political views. We have a lot of people who agree with my sports views, and we have some people who are here for Riverdale, also my favorite show. So from now on, like how I do my Fun Fridays, where I talk about just my favorite self, me, but every Wednesday before the new episode comes out, I will be making a review on the old episode. That way, all you guys who don't want to watch it, who just want to get caught up, can get caught up on it. And I'll just give you guys my take on it. That way, you kind of just jogs your memory a little bit. But here is my Riverdale Wednesday video for this week. Alright, last week's episode was Purgatorio, if I'm saying that correctly. In this episode, they went on the time jump, basically. Oh, by the way, spoilers ahead, right? So if you haven't watched it, go watch it. But they went on the jump, and Archie came back, came out of war, and he met all of his old friends, and they all kind of caught up, and then they just talked. And then at the end, they introduced us to this other girl, who's like 21-year-old girl, who tried to get on a bus and leave, or she tried to hitchhike, but then there was some huge sketchy thing that happened, which they were kind of leaking as this is what's gonna kind of bring them back together. But it was more like a show Archie and us, the audience, in the same little way that Riverdale has changed and that things are in Hiram's control and things are going south. So that's basically the quick little review. Now let's talk about my thoughts. Number one, I think the whole Archie thing is actually really cool because they made him into a military guy, and he's all like stuck up and strict, and he's more like compact and he's more smarter. I like it a lot. I don't think he's as impulsive or as jockey anymore. He's very cool, collected, and super into it. And I'm just really glad they didn't give him any PTSD and stuff. I might have spoken too early in today's episode. You might see some of that, maybe next episode. But I'm just glad that they didn't give him too much PTSD. And for now, he seems pretty civil, because that would have just ruined it. If they made Archie be a military guy, I'm not saying that anything's bad with that, but if they made him into like a PTSD dude who just cannot get over his past, that would just ruin the show, in my opinion. Anyway, I think Barchie's gonna happen. My favorite ship. Barchie is totally. I'm pretty sure in the sneak peek they showed us that there was a shower scene with Barchie and Archie, or with Betty and Archie. So if that happens, if Barchie happens, that'll be awesome. I'm taking bets it's gonna happen. So if it does happen, to come back to this comment section below and say you guessed it. All right. So that is basically my little hunch. I think it's gonna be Barchie. I think the whole Veronica getting married thing, that's gonna be a little sidetrack thing. I'm not gonna get too caught up in that. Jughead being a writer, he came back to Riverdale. I think he's gonna stay, and we saw him narrate, which means that he's back into it. I'm just kind of excited to see what the whole new mystery is. So let's see what happens. Let's see where they go with this. Let's see if the writers don't mess up this time. I think the Riverdale series is going great. Hopefully season 5 is just as good as we expected. Alright, so that is basically it for today's video. But before I let you go, I must say, make sure you guys head out to my new Instagram at Jedi Solomon Riverdale. I recently made that. I think I have like 300 followers on there. Check it out. Go follow me there. I post daily Barchie stuff, a lot of Betty and Archie stuff, but I post about the other cast members too. But you guys know I love Barchie, so I'm definitely gonna be posting a lot about that. So check me out there. DM me there. We can talk about Riverdale straight. So hit me up. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Other than that, I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video on something else. If you're just here for the Riverdale, wait until next week. But if you're here because you like me, then come back tomorrow. Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Brand new video. Bye.